Director General of the National Pension Commission PenCom, Mrs. Aisha Dahir Umar, has described as totally misleading widespread reports that the Commission gave a 10 trillion naira loan to the federal government. Dahir Umar, who spoke in Abuja, said apart from the fact that PenCom is not a bank and does not warehouse or manage pension funds, she said investments by pension funds administrators (PFAs) in the securities of the Federal Government of Nigeria (FGN) are not loans as erroneously portrayed by investment in securities through bonds and treasury bills as approved by the relevant government agencies, in this case the Debt Management Office (DMO) and Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC). On claims that PenCom was owing federal government retirees arrears of pensions, she said the delayed payment of retirement benefits to some federal government retirees and deceased employees. She said it was due to inadequate and delayed funding for the payment of accrued pension rights for those who were in service before Contributory Pension Scheme (CPS) was introduced when PenCom was established in 2004. The Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission (RMAFC) say the problem of cost of governance was responsible for the reduction in the provision of infrastructure and social services and the consequent fall in the investment, high level of unemployment and rising insecurity in the country. The Commission added that no society can make meaningful progress unless it develops a competent and cost-effective management system capable of maximizing the nation's resources to the benefit of all. Mohammed Bello Shehu, chairman of the Commission, in a statement expressed optimism that the wholesale adoption of the Oronsaye Report by the President Tinubu's administration was laudable as it was capable of drastically reducing the cost of governance that would conserve funds for infrastructural development, which would impact positively on the lives of the citizens. The RMAFC boss also noted that the cost of governance over the years has been very high and alarming and therefore unsustainable as recurrent expenditure continues to significantly exceed capital expenditure, thus negatively impacting on investment, industrial expansion, infrastructural development, and growth of the real sectors of the economy. The World Trade Organization (WTO) has provided Nigeria with a $1.2 million facility to build capacities of Nigerian farmers to produce agricultural products that meet global standards. Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, while speaking in Abuja at the launch of the WTO ITC 2024 Technical Assistance Program for Nigeria, explained that although Nigeria has huge potential in the production and export of cowpea and sesame, rejection of both products remains a huge challenge owing to poor transportation and storage of the agricultural products to other parts of the world. Nigeria is the third largest producer of sesame in Africa, with approximately 500 metric tons produced in 2022 and over 5.2 million metric tons of dried cowpea produced annually. The Standards Trade Development Facility is a global initiative that aims to strengthen food safety and animal and plant health capacity in developing countries by encouraging the use of best practices. While expressing sadness over the mass abduction of students and teachers in the country, she called on the federal government to ensure their release. The House of Representatives has called on the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) to direct banks to work on their systems to curtail failed transactions, as well as immediately reverse failed transactions without the customer's prompting. The members also requested reversal of customers' funds within the stipulated periods whether or not the customers lodge complaints. The resolution of the House was sequel to the adoption of a motion on the need to restrain commercial banks from holding funds reversed beyond the duration prescribed by the CBN, which was moved at plenary by Honorable Emmanuel Udo. The African Export-Import Bank, Afreximbank, has announced a grant collaboration with the Grand Africa Initiative (GAIN), aimed at facilitating the training of 300 young African entrepreneurs that will focus on entrepreneurship and intra-African trade, set to commence in March 2024. Afreximbank in a statement disclosed that the masterclass on entrepreneurship and intra-African trade has been meticulously designed to equip young African entrepreneurs from various regions of the African continent with essential skills to foster the growth and expansion of their enterprises beyond their individual national borders. The opportunity is open to young Africans, entrepreneurs between ages of 20 to 45, women, and small and medium-sized enterprise.